hella early today. Hella early. Moving some books. Yeah, I was gonna do it a little bit earlier, but then unfortunately I had some stuff to do. Oh, make sure my volume's working. Oh wow, two people liked it already. Oh no, one person. One person. One person watching. Okay, cool. Welcome to the stream. Again, I would have got to this earlier, had some stuff to do, and chapter also came out during like 11 o'clock, which I'm like, what? So apparently, from what I heard around the schoolyard, let's just say that, apparently TCB Scans is trying to like get the chapter out even early to beat competition. Okay, I mean I don't know anyone else who's doing the scans early that are of their quality. I know like Qbari kind of does One Piece scans from time to time, but it's like, yeah, it's like, yeah. But yeah, they came out mega early. There we go. But anyway, doesn't matter. We're here now. Just gonna get the chapter. So this is 1067. I do have a bit of a sore throat. I have no idea how I got it. I feel fine everything else, but my throat is sore. Don't make this anything sus. I had to take medicine today, so I might not be too loud or energetic. But yeah, we're gonna muscle through because we gotta show up for One Piece. And I don't know if Cole's doing a live reaction today or if he's saving it for tomorrow still. I told him about the chapter. He didn't respond. But either way, I will be at that roundtable discussion if anyone's curious to hear more opinions after this chapter. But without any further ado, let's get into chapter 1067 of One Piece, Punk Records. That sounds like an actual like record store. But I assume we're going to be picking up with Luffy, where him and oh, what's up, Julius? Seems like it. I don't know. The early scans this week were set up from last week. Your mic seems to be randomly peaking. Oh, fuck. Really? Okay. Well, I'm in the process of getting a new mic, but try. How's that now? If not, it just might be the bad mic. He is doing Hunter X Hunter today. Oh, okay. Cool. Yeah, no, it's a $20 mic, so the quality is in the name. All right, so he's doing Hunter X Hunter today, apparently. All right, I still haven't gotten to that, so I might have to react to those two chapters. Well, no, one chapter because the second chapter isn't out today yet. Either way, so cover story we have Germa 66 Cold Blood Voyage Volume 24. Still not the end of the voyage, which so we have more cover pages still have to go. And we have Judge and Caesar finally meeting. You know, Caesar actually thinks he can step up the Judge. Quote, I forgot who you are again. Is that Judge forgetting who Caesar was or Caesar forgetting Judge? Either way. So Niji and Ichiji are behind them. They're like, oh god, these two are going to go at it. And then these two are about to fight. Either way, so we have 2/4 of Mads reunited. Will we get Queen in this cover story? We'll have to see, but I'm pretty sure he should be arrested by Green Bull, so I very much doubt it. First page. So we have Bonnie. What happened to your head? It used to be like a massive light bulb. Oh, I didn't even pick up on that. That's true. The Edison light bulb, even though he did not invent the light bulb technically, but that is what a lot of people usually say, like Eureka and all that stuff. Oh, okay. It was getting a tad too long, so I cut it. We're not talking about hair here, true, yeah. As I recall, I was almost as tall as a giant. Really? Wow, this guy actually was as tall as well, his head game was on point. Although Oda confirmed the smallest giant is like 16 meters. No. It's actually not that big. Like Big Mom's taller than the shortest giant apparently. I forget who he confirmed, but he's basically as big as a giant. That's crazy. As a giant when I met you. So, we have like an outline. So we have his body, and then we have like a silhouetted outline of his head, what it used to be. Real head, giant light bulb shape. Wow, that's crazy. So Jinbei, I heard rumors about it being huge. Pause. It was like an air balloon. Okay, we get it. He had a huge head, literally. Well, that's because I ate the brain fruit. So I forget who said that, but someone has been calling it. It might be at least in our social group on Discord and King of Lightning's Discord. I think Revan might have called that he ate the brain fruit, but I know a lot of people for a while, a good long time, have been saying, yeah, someone or he ate the brain fruit to get like very, very smart. Okay. So that was a natural. So Cole's theory about elongated head tribe yet again goes in a tanker. It is what it is. Well, that's because I ate the brain fruit. In Japanese, his tongue got tied trying to say the fruit's name. Nomi, nomi, no mi. Oh, is that the Japanese kanji of brain? No mi. As in the same thing that every devil fruit has at the end of it. No mi. Oh, wait. So gum brain, you can, in a weird way, if you wanted to like use the kanji, you could say like gum brain. Like if you, I don't know how that works, but if you wanted to play around with the kanji. I rather. Oh, what's up, Julius? I'd rather it not have been a devil fruit, just him. Yeah, I mean, it's not like the end of the world though. Like a lot of people for the longest time said it could be because of a devil fruit. Now what is gonna happen? I can totally see people are gonna start yet again taking away from Dr. Vegapunk, because number one, we had in the last chapter because he has the notes of the Void Century. There is sort of that slander of, well, it's not all of his creations that made him so smart and famous. It's the work of the past Void Century. And now with the brain fruit, people are going to be like, oh, well, he's just not naturally that smart. But we do remember, since he was a kid, he was inventing stuff. Now, when did he get the fruit versus him being a kid and inventing stuff? We'll have to wait and see. But I don't think it's that big of a deal. He's still the smartest guy to date, including Judge, Caesar, Queen. But this does kind of hamper his quote unquote legitimate genius status, but whatever. I see what you mean though. Pardon me, I bit my tongue. I meant to say I'm a brainy human because I had eaten the brain fruit. It allows me to memorize an unlimited amount of knowledge. What does that remind me of? There's like it's something from an anime or a manga. Unlimited analyzation. It'll come to me. It makes my brain grows in size. Okay, so the more he knows or unlimited knowledge, his brain will grow. But his brain got too big from all the knowledge he had, and that was pre Ohara. Like his head was huge. Like Cole said in his recent video, his brain was taller than Dragon, and Dragon's like an 8 feet tall man. So if his head was already huge then, I can imagine after learning through Ohara's information at Elbath, his brain got so huge, it was about to probably knock him over. He couldn't stand up straight. Okay. It makes my brain grow in size accordance. Having an unlimited data bank is a handy ability for a born. Okay, so he is a born genius, quote born genius. Now, how like people are gonna be like, well, how like we're gonna actually scale genius levels. Like, okay, well, he's a quote born genius. How is his natural genius level skills compared to Judge, Caesar, Queen without his devil fruit, if there is any? Again, he was born that way since childhood. He was inventing stuff. We gotta get more information on his backstory if we get any. So we'll have to wait and see before we say, well, he's a fraud. It's like, well, he says he's a genius. So the devil fruit just gave him more of an ability, more of a boost to his already heightened Brainiac level. But, oh yeah, wait a minute. Weren't we flying last chapter? I just realized that. We're not in the air. Weren't we, like, going up into the sky because we activated the boosters on our legs? Yeah, wait a minute. What just happened? I think we just off-screened some stuff. Yeah, we just off-screened some things. Whoa. Whoa. That's crazy. Hey, Yoon, what's going on, my man? Welcome to my stream. I've been doing this for probably the last 2-3 months, starting YouTube. Glad you can make it. You can check the VOD for my One Punch Man reactions. Going to be making videos, theory crafting, manga, and webcomic stuff. So it's going to be cool. If you're here, why don't you subscribe to the channel? Anyway, so again, he's a natural born genius. The brain fruit just gave him a boost to his already heightened abilities. But yeah, I think we all screened them in the air. Ah, thanks, Yoon. You're a good fella. All right. Now I have the largest brain in the world, and it continues to grow. Really? So wait. So even though his head is cut open, it grows still. Did he find like a workaround where it can grow, but he won't have a massive physical head? Interesting. That's awesome. Have you got tons of medical knowledge? Probably. He probably does, Chopper. Naturally. And Chopper's like, oh, sugoi. And Luffy says, sorry, this picture is small. Let me zoom in. Hey, does that mean you're dumb now? So that was also another thing. Does that mean you're dumb now, old guy, because you cut your brain out? Good question. Good question. Cole and a lot of people were also saying because he was a little bit more goofy, is he dumb or dumber? He probably is dumber than he was before, my guess. But he's probably not like, oh, -2 IQ over here. But let's see what he says. Don't write off a genius, you rascal. Oh, I missed a panel. Luffy says, still, did you put exactly where is his brain? So if he's always continuing to learn stuff and his brain should get bigger from the laws of his devil fruit, why is his head not as big as it was before? Luffy says, did you put your brain somewhere? Let's find out. You see this apple here? It's okay, so it is an antenna. It is an antenna. Take a gander at the top of this island. Have you noticed how it take a look at the top of the island. Notice how it says Punk Records under the egg. Oh yeah, it has been saying that the entire time. I actually haven't noticed. That's the hangar. Wait, whoa, wait. No, don't tell me the whole Egghead Island, like the top part of it, that's his head? Whoa, wait, how does that work? Oh, dude, oh. The space-time. Yeah, from last chapter. Oh, no. So, is he like Obito? Can he like make a pocket space to send the rest of his head to another area? It will continue to grow, but he can naturally keep like a regular head. What? No way. That would be crazy. Dude, Vegapunk's gonna... Frankie, like, we've all been saying this. Frankie has to get an upgrade. You see this apple here? It's an antenna. Take a gander at the top of the island. Notice how it says Punk Records under the giant egg. That's the hangar where I keep my brain. Of course. What? Isn't that way too big? There's no harm in me being away from it since my antenna can pack up my brain waves. Really? So he's using like a transmitter of his neurons to go. Okay, is it not like a physical brain mass growing anymore? Is he Dr. Giro? Is he like Dr. Giro from Android 13 movie? His brain's connected to a computer? Because that's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm thinking now. He's using his neurons and brain waves to literally go back into a computer to host his entire knowledge. That way he's learning more without the negative defects of his head getting bigger. Wait, he just fixed his weakness. He just actually hacked around his Delphi weakness. That's crazy. That's nuts. Holy shit. Okay. You met that little girl earlier who called herself Vegapunk, right? That's one of my clones. There are 6 in total on this island. Whoa, are you a There you go. Kagi Buno Shinojutsu, or Pain. So Oda himself, yes, knows that this is very Naruto. Yeah. Are you a ninja? Each one is a facet of myself, an expert of their own kind of study. We also guess this. By the way, my throat is a little sore, so I'm not. If there's something huge, like some Void Sentry shit at the end, I'm probably not going to be able to, like, be too energetic. Like, it is killing me right now. You get my full personalities if you combine them, but they can't. But they can get 6 times the work. True, yeah. So I wonder. He ate the brain fruit. He split his head open, and now is somehow probably in like this computer database thing. He has an antenna that radios his neurons and all his knowledge back to his brain and in storage. He also split his consciousness into 6 people. Do they all have the adverse effect of the brain fruit? And if so, not only can he get work done, like the rate of which he's absorbing knowledge is now like 6 times faster. That's wow. Wow, that's actually pretty nuts. Like, he legit. I'm like trying to comprehend the sheer vast knowledge that he can then accrue. If he already was probably wicked smart. Then he absorbed most of the books in the library at Elbath, and now he has these 6 other clones. They might have the effects of the brain fruit. Therefore, they can learn unlimited amount of knowledge 6 times faster. That's crazy. Yo, Vegapunk has it has the knowledge for days, man. So we have number 5, Atlas. What the? So is she actually reacting to, like, do they all know when he's talking? This is some pain shit. Like, what? All right, anyway. So number 5, Atlas. Number 3, Flare, Edison. Each of them connects to Punk Records once a day to synchronize our memories and knowledge. Uh-huh. Since their dispositions and responsibilities are so drastically different, the wealth of their experiences is much great. Oh, true. Because not only are they smart, not only do they have probably the adverse effect of the brain fruit, their own personalities help them shape knowledge and their certain fields differently. But that also means there's basically, he just is on all levels accumulating so much knowledge from so many different fields. It's crazy. It's absurd. So again, we have number 1, Logic, Shaka. Number 2, Eel, Lilith. Number 4, Wisdom, Pythagoras. Number 5, Desire, York. Okay. And then, yeah, no, dude, this is too big brain. Literally, this is too big brain for Luffy. He's like, Hmm? Nani? What? We What are you talking about? Jimbei, you all share the same brain. I find that so hard to wrap my head around. Yes. Yeah. This is crazy technology. I really am curious how he figured this out. Next page, he says, just think of it as sharing a same library. If only I could let everyone in the dude, ooh, this is some science fiction horror shit. If we're all hooked up to the mainframe, everything would be okay. I'm pretty sure this is how the Matrix started. I'm pretty sure this is how the Matrix started. Hold up, guys. I got a text. Huh. Okay. All right. Oh man. So he describes it as we're sharing a same library. If only I could let everyone in the world connect to my brain, all of humanity would have access to my knowledge. Again, this sounds good on paper, but science fiction horrors have taught me no, this could also go very, very wrong, very, very quickly. Then, if the population of the world went on the update punk records themselves, it create a sea of information that surpasses what my brain could. Dude, he's like in a weird way. You know what this is? In a weird way, he's describing the internet. Like, think about it. He wants everyone in a collective, unified, singular operation to share their personalities, information, and culture. What does that sound like? It's the internet. Dr. Vegapunk wants to set up the internet, but like on some weird brainwave shit. Like again, also kind of harkens back to the Matrix. Dude, this arc has so many sci-fi stuff and like technical scientific relations together. It's crazy. Oh man. Wow, that's crazy. Okay. It created a sea of information that would even surpass my brain can accomplish alone. I mean, your brain plus technically like your six other versions are doing who knows how many like they're basically probably on the same level as a supercomputer, maybe even beyond. Humanity would share only one mind. Again, this sounds nice, except this also is kind of limiting individuality, hive mind material. Chopper. So I'd be able to study medicine from all like, again, Chopper is like the very naive idea, like, oh, one mind. This sounds cool. This sounds cool, but it's like, yeah, but you're gonna lose yourself. And then he says, of course, naturally. Woohoo! Jimbei says, but if you let everyone share their conflicting ideologies, wouldn't all that bias also lead to trouble? That's also another thing. Like there are going to be people in that hive mind that aren't the best of ideologies. And then he responds with, "You sure are a sharp one, Knight of the Sea. But science would never progress if you spent all day worrying about stuff." Well, I do agree on some levels that science has to take risk to evolve and be the betterment of mankind, but it's also through careful inductive reasoning that we kind of have the scientific theory and method in the first place. So it's it is caring about the small stuff that makes science what it is today. So, I see what you mean there, Vegapunk, but, mm. So Bonnie's pulling her lightsaber off her thick thighs. Yes, thick thighs might save lives. That's your problem, Vegapunk. You shrug off sacrifices in the name of progress. But to be fair, we don't know why exactly. Like, we don't. You're seeing like one side of his idea of progress. What does it mean for him to be progress, and what got him to this point where it's like, I want to progress science because humanity needs this more now than ever. I want his backstory. That's why Dad's been turned into a heartless robot. Whoa! Stop it, Bonnie. That beam saber is defective. Give it a rest. I know it cuts well enough. I tested it, and that's probably not what he means. He probably means it's going to explode. Turn my dad back to normal. If you even think about saying no, don't be hasty, Bonnie. Killing him would make you a lot of enemies. So Jinbei saying, okay, so that was Jinbei. Jinbei saying, don't be hasty, Bonnie. Killing him would give you a lot of enemies. Hit the off switch, Bonnie. That beam attracts a ludicrous number of. Wait, what? Oh, like moths to a flame. Oh, what? That's the adverse effect? What the hell? It attract. That's a weird Oda joke science for his series. Oh, my neck. I had a good workout yesterday. It was really nice. Now my neck's sore. And my back. And then Bonnie's like, bugs. And we're skipping time. Okay, so they get off screen by bugs. Well, Bonnie gets off screen by bugs. Check it out, Bonnie. A giant stag beetle. Oh, yeah. I wonder if we'll find that golden Heracles beetle. This isn't the time for beetles. Look at her. She just fainted. Yeah, okay, well, Chopper, you're supposed to be doctoring, so fix her. And then Vegapunk. That makes perfect sense. Of course, Bonnie wants me dead. It's ironic that one of my many failures saved me. So, wait, what? Of course, Bonnie wants me dead. It's ironic one of my many failures saved me. Context, Vegapunk. What does that mean? Speaking of which, you guys were recently in Wano, right? And Luffy's like, uh-huh. You wouldn't happen to know whether a dragon like Kaido does he know? Did he get information like from Cypher Bowl? That's right. Your experiment worked. Oh, you're talking about Momo. I suppose he ate the defective fruit I had left on Punk Hazard, right? Huh? Defective? Exactly. It's like, dude, what you... So we're going to learn from him exactly why was it called defective, because we're all like, it looks the same. Acts the same. All Momo needed was to grow up a little bit. The only reason people are saying it's probably defective is because it's pink. That was an artificial devil fruit I had synthesized. I made it after 20 years of researching Kaido's lineage factor. It cost countless resources. What do you mean by Vegapunk? I'm watching you. What do you mean? But I couldn't get it quite right. Oh, so that's why he's the same as Kaido, but it worked out just fine. He can still spit fire, and he's quote super strong. He's the guardian deity of Wano now. You really made that awesome. And his dude, wait, no way. It was actually dude, Vegapunk. I get it. You are like a perfectionist, but come on. Wait. It actually was the color. It actually was the color. No way. No way. It was the actual color. And the color, Luffy, pink, beats his head. Darn it. You see? Momentum failure. What is wrong with that? I get it. He's a genius. That's the wow. So he can really let's cut the bullshit. Let's cut the bullshit. Vegapunk can copy a Devil Fruit. Vegapunk can copy Devil Fruits like perfectly. Outside of like a minor characteristic. For that, it was Momo's color. Like, dude, if he copies Luffy's Nika fruit, he can basically copy it almost 1-to-1, except maybe instead of white, it's going to be like black, gray, gold. It's like, that's not a problem, Vegapunk, but I get it. He's a perfectionist. But you have to see the whole application of it is pretty nice, though. Hey, what's up, my guy? Welcome to the stream. True, he can copy them, but it took him 20 years to do so. Right, but here's the thing, and this usually does speak on a lot of scientific inventions. It takes you a long time to do it the first time, but now you've done it once, and obviously if you don't gripe on like the minor details, which is funny, he also said in his chapter to Jinbei, hey, don't sweat the small stuff. He's sweating the small stuff, unironically. Like Stan, he's actually sweating the small stuff when it comes to colors. But my whole point is, it took him 20 years. Yeah, but now that he actually has the method of doing it that took him 20 years, the next result should be a lot quicker. It should be in theory. In theory. And we're following, the method. But again, he wants like a perfect 1-to-1. But this is as perfect as we're going to get. Again, if he copied Luffy's fruit, the only thing that's going to be different is that, color. But that's like a good trade-off. Like, compare to Caesar Clown when, like, he made Devil Fruits. You had a 1 in 10 chance that you would get a power. But that power is still going to be shitty. The other 9 was either you die or you become a smile user. Or, like, a pleasure. That's a shitty deal. Vegapunk's deal is, you're going to get all the benefits, but a color might be different. Or like, okay, let me try to think about this. You know how Robin, when she sprouts her hands, let's say if you had a clone version from Vegapunk, those hands may not be your hand color. They'll be blue. It's like, okay, that's kind of weird that I'm sprouting blue hands. But fuck it. If it's the same power, I'm taking the power. Stan depends because he was to recreate Kaido's Devil Fruit. He was researching his lineage factor, meaning that to copy someone else's fruit, again, yes, but like, let's be real here. Like, let's say like he has a syringe, takes Luffy's DNA right here, right now. He has the method to copy a 1-to-1 Devil Fruit. That's what I'm saying. Like, he genuinely has the ability to copy a 1-to-1 Devil Fruit. I don't think it's going to take 20 years the same time as Kaido. However, the only default is a physical characteristic like color. That's it. That's an amazing trade-off compared to like Caesar Clown, who again, you have a 1 in 10 chance of actually having powers, but the powers either suck or you're stuck that way, or the other 9 chances you either die or become a pleasure. Like, holy shit, Vegapunk is leaps and bounds better than these guys. But I digress. Let me continue reading. A monumental failure. Ugh. And Luffy, what's wrong with that? Jinbei, I get it. He's a genius and a perfectionist. So there you go. Confirmed. It's just the color. It's just the color. Ooh, robot time. Oh, fuck. Okay. Oh, my throat. So Luffy's now on top of the robot. What about the robot? You made it. No, ooh, here we go. Here we go. Oh, fuck. If we get a lot of Void Sentry stuff, by the way, Stan, while you're here, I like your topics and I like your discussion. Please hit that subscribe button. Um, so because we're gonna get some robots information, we're probably gonna get some Void Sentry stuff. Fuck. Of course, when I want to like scream or like have a fun time, my throat hurts. This is gonna suck. All right, you made it too, right, old man? Make it move. I'm afraid you're mistaken. This is the legendary Iron Giant that attacked the whole. New lore. Whoa, what the heck is this? The legendary Iron Giant that attacked the Holy Land of Marijoa about 200 years ago. 200 years ago. What happened 200 years ago? There was something else that happened 200 years ago. Hold up. Going to the timeline. I'm pulling up the wiki timeline. There was something else that happened 200 years ago. Was it ores? Or was it. Something happened 200 years ago. I forget. But something did also happen 200 years ago. So 200 years ago, here we go. On the Wikipedia, it states that Saint Brice leaves the Brice Kingdom carrying a crew towards the Grand Line. The crew makes it to Skypiea. Oh, right. The ship that they find into Jaya. Yeah. Oh, that's the ship they find. Whoa. Okay, so that happened at the same time. Crew makes it to Skypiea, but then vanishes without a trace. The world government makes an alliance with the Fishman Island after centuries of discrimination. The institution of slavery is prohibited by world government to secure peace agreement. Ryugu Kingdom also attended the first reverie, which it does not attend again until 200 years later. Okay, shit went down. That's the most important thing. So that was the first time that the Ryugu Kingdom and the shit, I keep dropping shit. The Ryugu Kingdom and the world government saw eye to eye. I think there might have been some shit going on. But then they won't attend again until 200 years later. Okay. But now, so wait. What if this thing attacked during the reverie? Oh, hell, that might be why. That might. Okay. This is the legendary Iron Giant. Also, Iron Giant reference. There is so much. Again, if you love sci-fi stuff or, futuristic, scientific, anything, this arc is like jam full of them. The legendary Iron Giant that attacked the Holy Land of Marijoa about 200 years ago. 200 years ago? Yes. But it was built okay, so it was built 900 years ago, but it didn't activate until 200 years ago. Hey, Jinbei, do you remember any of this? Like, yo, I don't know if Jinbei knows. It looks like an ores. He further says, its objective remains unknown. I heard it ran out of power before it could cause any casualties. Either way, I'm sure the scientists of the time were absolutely flabbergasted. Yeah, 200 years ago, they were like, what the fuck is this giant robot? It's kicking our ass. Such advanced technology would have seemed like totally alien to them. None of them could tell where it came from or what it was trying to do. So it attacked the Reverie 200 years ago. So theory time, this thing probably attacked the Reverie during the first time the Fishmans were there. I wonder, did the Gorosei or Emu have this robot in place to kill off the Fishman Island? Or the Fishmen, I should say. They lured them in and set the robot loose. But in their arrogance, the robot ran wild. But this would also explain why the fishmen would not go to another reverie for over 200 years. That's the theory. That's the theory. I think that's the theory. Next page. It seems the world government ordered its destruction. But the scientists of the time couldn't help their curiosity, so they kept it around, and now he has it. That's why they hid it here to be passed down without the. So, whoever these scientists were previously with the world government, they kept shit from them. And now he has their island. Good job on finding this place from the town. The entrance should look like a wall. Right, dude, there's so many. It's like Dark Souls. There's so many hidden walls. And Luffy, we just stumbled here since we were old and senile. Yeah, we were plain old lost. Oh, that's a shame. He's like, oh, I gave you so much credit. Oh, okay, never mind. Okay, all right. So that's my theory I'm going to go with. Again, those are here. I hope you're enjoying the stream. I'm going to do a Hunter x Hunter stream probably tomorrow, but I don't know. We'll see. I'm going to be like 2 chapters behind, I think. So, okay. So, bottom panel. So, they're listening. So now the other group has Zoro and Brook are going to be so lost. Because that's a problem I have in One Piece. A lot of characters, when it comes to like downtime, they don't talk to each other. Like, it was only until like recently that Robin talked to the Straw Hats about Dragon and stuff. It's like, what the fuck? Talk to your crew. Talk to your crew. 200 years ago, that's around the time. Robin, of course, because she's a history major, like me. Like me. 200 years ago, that's around the time that the fishmen what is that? The civil rights movement. Oh my god, the parallels to fishmen and African American like culture and slavery is now even stronger. It's now even stronger. It's stronger. The fishmen rights movement started to gain ground. Wow. Oh my goodness. So you're saying that robot climbed the red line most like no. It didn't have to climb shit because it was already at the top. Emu set it loose to kill the fishmen. Also, what's the prophecy again? Like the mermaid princess has to reincarnate how many years? Every 200 years? Because that actually would. Poseidon. I just realized that. Poseidon is one of the 3 ancient on the Wikipedia, by the way. Poseidon is one of the 3 ancient weapons alongside Pluton and Uranus. It's actually a mermaid princess who has the unusual power to command the sea kings. The power is currently manifest in Shirahoshi, the 16-year-old princess appearing. Okay, history. Does it say? Trivia in Greek mythology, Poseidon's ability. I want to know, like, didn't they say it's like 8? Okay, so 800 years or 8 years before the start of the series, Princess Shirahoshi had unwittingly demonstrated the ability to summon the Sea Kings when her mother was injured by Mosgard. Vanderdecking, mermaid. Decking deduced that the Shirahoshi is the mermaid princess of legend that his family had been searching and decided to marry. Otohime, knowing that such power could both be beneficial and deadly, had her 3 sons hard to become hard, strong warriors to protect their sister. I know they say it somewhere. Like, I think Poseidon says, like, it takes how many years for it to reincarnate? After the Void Century, Poseidon disappeared from the records, with only the information found on on Shandora Polyglyph of Skypiea. Even after her death, her power did not die. Poseidon's ability was passed through generations of royal family, although never awakened. Meanwhile, Fishman Island kept next. Okay, the world government spent the next few centuries trying to avoid waking it up. Poseidon's story became legend. Over time, passed down through the Ryugu Kingdom, Mermaid. I know I'm getting sidetracked. Sorry, this might be important. Okay, let me look it up. Maybe if I type in mermaid princess. I know they said something like outside of it being a few centuries. They did say like, oh, it takes like I might have to go back to like old stuff. Like going back to old chapters. The previous holder of Poseidon's power was Mermaid Princess who. No, they said it reincarnated a couple times, didn't they? 800 years later, Princess Shirahoshi developed the power. Okay. Anyway, sorry for getting sidetracked. I just thought like maybe the Poseidon of the time was there as well, so they wanted to kill her or take her. Either way, sorry. So next page. So they're all watching them on the monitor. I created Vega Force 1 based off of wow, so the Vega Force 1, the actual Iron Giant, the one that we saw is based off of that Iron Giant. Oh, that makes a lot of sense. But I lack the scientific power to reverse engineer every aspect of it. It's difficult to believe that the mechanized soldier was made over 900 years ago. Frankie, there's something even you couldn't recreate. That's right. It's power source. What is it powered on? Oh, does this tie into the sun? In the past, they had a power source that would uh sorry, what's that word? In the past, they had a power source that would upend our modern ideas of what is is this like cold fusion? Mr. Fusion? Do they have it? That'd be crazy. Nah, it's cola. Could you imagine? Could you imagine? It's cola. Nami. Well, at any rate, it sounds. At any rate, it's good to know Luffy and the others are okay. Who's that girl, though? Good question. That's Yuri Bonnie. She's a pirate. Oh, Usopp knows. And Sanji, I thought the one we saw before was a little girl. Did they see? Oh, they did. Yeah. When they saved her. And the way Vegapunk's head works is crazy. Yeah, they're all like, this is nuts. So I'm glad at least most of the group of the Straw Hats are all at the same time learning the same shit. That's nice. Thank you. Thank you. Like, outside of Zoro and Brook, everyone else is caught up to speed. I truly did a terrible thing to Bonnie. Yeah, you should get down and beg for her forgiveness, old man. Damn, Luffy. And then he says, "You young dolt, like you know anything about it." True. Again, what's the context? What's the context? There's something I have to give her. Is it like the off-on switch for Kuma, or the Oh god, no, what is it? ESP drive, something like that. Regardless, I feel like fate brought you here today, Straw Hat. Of course, Nika. Come on, just say it. Just say it. Just say the N word. In this case, it means Nika. Chat. It means Nika. It means Nika. Just say it, Vegapunk. I think fate had brought us here together. Straw Hat Luffy. Luffy's looking at him. Please, can you take me away from? Hey, where? Where the no, don't do this, Oda. Don't you do this. I don't want fucking people. Oh my god, it makes so much sense. He's gonna be the next member of the crew. It's like, why? Why would he want to be on our crew? Most likely he wants a lift to go see Laughtail, aka. So, the robots that were guarding the sea, they're getting destroyed. No, Rob Lucci's taking them out? Ooh, that's a good way of scaling them. That's a good way of scaling Rob Lucci if he's taking them out. This is Cypher Polo. We're requesting entry to Egghead Port. What poorly trained pets? Damn, that's a lot of Cypher Polo. Like, there's a lot of. Oh, by the way, Kuma's hair's fixed. Yes. Oda commented. Yes, he fucked up on the hair. His hair is fixed. Okay, so we have Stussy, Kaku, and Lucci. By the way, Kaku has, I think, a new mask. That's cool. And then there's like a bunch of other random Cypherpole agents. All right, so Lucci's gonna flex. Reports indicate that Jewelry Bonnie was also spotted making her way here. That pest keeps slipping away from us. Right. She served her purpose. Let's terminate her on her purpose. Oh, there's some other information about Bonnie. All right, what's that? Shaka, it's the government ships. It'd be bad if they found us harboring pirates. What does CP0 want with us? And why did they bring Rob Lucci? Dude, come on. You guys have IQ over 300. You know why they brought Rob Lucci. The known murderer of the world government. Their killing machine. Why do you think they brought him? Say, we just handed the riffraff over. After all, that Lucci fella is an assassin, right? Thank you, Lilith. Usopp, what? Rob Lucci? Hey, hurry up and give us our legs back. No, that guy's still around. You can't let him in. And then Sanji, don't you worry, Robin Chan. I'm going to protect you no matter how many come to take you. Oh, that's nice. So we have Shaka. Oh my god, the light. Tell them to hand over the Seraphim and leave. Dude, they're not gonna. Shaka. For logic, you know that's not gonna happen. Tell them to hand over the Seraphim and leave. We're declining their request to dock. I doubt agents of the world government will respond well to that. So prepare for battle. Oh, wow. So we're going to make our stand on Egghead? That's nuts. Kamabaka. We're going back to Kamabaka. Whoa. Kamabaka Kingdom Grand Line. Dragon Sand. Kuma's acting weird. Kuma-san, wait. We're trying to repair you here. Hey, Kuma-san, what's going on? What's wrong? Is he still being controlled by the Navy? What the fuck is going on with Kuma? Oh, yeah, by the way, Kuma, again, big boy. Koala. Kuma-san, where are you going? You're in no state to be moving like that. You're still not yourself. Damn, I've never seen Kuma run like that. This man has form, but falls. What the hell is with him? I don't know. Yo, Kuma, come back here. He has like all this tech and like tubes falling off of him. And then Dragon, talk to us, Kuma. Where do you want to go so badly? And then Ivankov, stay with us. We are not done fighting. The Revolutionary Army is just getting started. Okay, what's going on with Kuma? End of chapter. Break next week. Ugh. Figures, though. We've been going strong for the last couple of chapters. So I'm like, fuck, of course, he's going to have to take a break soon. Okay, so no chapter next week. Well, Thanksgiving. That makes it nice. Ooh, okay. All right. So, good chapter. Either Elbaf or Kamabaka for... for what he wants to go to. Yeah, I would think he probably wants to go back one more time. he probably wants to go back one more time to Elbath. That would be my guess. But if he does want to go to Kamabaka, this then sets up for Luffy and Dragon to be meeting. Possibility. Overall, again, a lot of lore, a lot of stuff dropped. Still stuff to be answered. But this was a good chapter. What was last chapter? I can't actually remember last chapter. Again, a little under the weather here. Last chapter, right. Last chapter was the reveal of Drag. So I think this is a better chapter than last time. Because again, a lot of people, including myself, have issues with Saul and the books. But besides those, it was a good chapter. I think I gave it like a 9. This chapter, I'm giving like probably almost a 10. Like, this is probably like a 9.5. Last chapter, actually, I might drop to an 8.5. Again, I still have a lot of issues with Saul in the books. I didn't really like that. But this chapter, I really, really liked it. We got, obviously, stuff regarding what's going on with Vegapunk's head, his genius stuff, his head now with the antenna, how do the Seraphims work, his knowledge that he's accumulating, what his kind of dream is like, Bonnie wanting retribution for her dad, a little gag moment, him feeling sorry what he did to Kuma, talking about Momonosuke confirming that he basically can copy a Devil Fruit 1-to-1. That's crazy. That's huge. And then we got massive information about the giant robot that's on their island that it apparently relates back 200 years ago, and Robin even brings it up herself that this ties in probably to 200 years ago when the Fishman rights movement was becoming strong, and the world government promised no more slavery, and they were allowed for the first time into reverie. However, this thing probably attacked during that time. For what purpose? We're going to find out. So that was huge. That was crazy huge. And then we got, again, more stuff questioning, like, oh, what is the power source? It wasn't explained. But Shaka saying, like, oh, the power source back then, 900 years ago, if we saw it today, people would be losing their minds thinking, like, anything would be possible. So is it, like, again, something to do with the sun? So cold fusion or some kind of radiation factories, maybe? Who knows? Some kind of crazy nuclear power, maybe. But we'll have to wait and see. And then lastly, Rob Lucci is in fact coming to just fuck shit up. And they have their Seraphim Kuma, but Shaka and Vegapunk are standing their ground. But the real Vegapunk wants to leave. Where does he want to lead to? Who knows? And then Kuma, at the end of the chapter, he wants to just get the fuck out of Dodge. Oh, I think they updated this page because there wasn't any colored stuff before, but now there is. So Caesar and Judge, that color page is covered, and then okay, cool. All right, so this was a really good chapter. I think I'm gonna give this like a 9.5. Depending on where we go, this could be easily a 10. I just gotta, I think, get the information, and then this stuff can easily be bounced up to a 10. But this was a really good chapter. I loved it. The wacky moments hit. I like where we're developing Vegapunk's character. Again, more sci-fi references are being mentioned here. Lore's being dropped. All of it. And again, we're also setting up Luffy, Vegapunk, maybe Dragon. That's all going to be interesting. Can't wait for more. We have a break next week, so I don't know what Cole's going to be doing. We might be doing the top 15 arcs in Shonen. So look forward to that on his channel. Me, hopefully during this weekend, before Thanksgiving, I can get out those videos that I've been promising. I will get those out. Because during Thanksgiving break, I'm going to be probably busy going to family. So it's best to get them out this weekend. And then next week, no One Piece. If there's like there is going to be any One Punch Man. Aruma might be next week because there's going to be probably a chapter this week and maybe next week. But if not next week, the following week, I'm going to do a 6-chapter catch up like I promised last Aruma stream. I'm going to do 6 chapters, read through. That's the pace that I'm going to keep at because I like reading it in bulk. Depending on Kingdom, I might start that. And yeah, we'll take it from there. The two videos that you guys to be looking out for is number one, I'm going to be talking about a One Punch Man theory video, what's going on in the manga and how it's going to connect into some of the plot points that were in the webcomic, post Monster Association, and maybe theory crafting where we're going to go from here. The second video is going to be about our Welcome to Demon School theory crafting on what's going on with the lore. What does this mean about the demon heritage? All that kind of stuff. I don't want to spoil too much if people here don't know about Welcome to Demon School. It's a great series. Go check it out. Go read it. Season 3 is out right now. I actually haven't watched Season 3 yet. Not because I don't want to. I just been hella busy reading, watching, and also school life, family. Been hella busy. So I will watch Season 3, and maybe I'll even give like an analysis review of how and what maybe was cut from Season 3, all that stuff. But this arc for Season 3 is the Harvest Festival, and man, that arc fucking slaps. I still think that's the best arc. But yeah, so I'm going to plan to do the Demon School video and stream relatively soon. So be on the lookout for those. Either way, I'm going to sign out because I do have to get ready. I have another class I got to get to actually pretty damn soon, so I got to get changed. So again, hope you all had fun. We're going to get better equipment in the future. I keep saying that. Videos will be better, not just for streams, but topic videos. Hopefully, my editing skills and audio, better equipment, because I know my mic was peaking earlier and probably is now. Stuff will be improved. Just give it time. I appreciate all those people that were showing up today, commenting. Like, this was very nice discussion. Yeah, it just is a nice experience to have. Anyway, thank you again for coming to the stream. Please, all those who are watching now, or all those who will be watching in the VOD, because I see you on my analytics. I know you're watching, but you're not subscribing. Why would you do that? As Dr. Vegapunk would say, don't be a naive youth. Don't do that. Make the 300 IQ decision to subscribe to the channel, to witness glory being built. Or maybe not glory, but you know what I mean. I appreciate anyone that wants to subscribe. This channel will get better in the future. I do have a goal of getting to 100 subscribers, probably by like this time next year, because that's probably realistically how long it's going to take. So by this time next year, hopefully we will have 100 subscribers, and by then I'll do a video on whatever you guys want. A what if, theory crafting. Hopefully it's anime manga related if it's not anything too weird, but we'll see how that goes. But again, 100 subscribers. Let's get to it. This is the journey to there. And yeah, I will catch you on the next stream. Should be Welcome to Demon School. But, Hunter x Hunter. Again, that might be tomorrow, but no promises. No promises. But this was fun. This was fun today. Good chapter. All right. I'll stop yanking your ears. I'll let everyone go. Peace. Thanks for all coming out today. And I don't have an outro yet, so see you all later. Goodbye.